Hello, you're watching Hornbilltv's Prime Time. Now headlines. The Israeli military on Monday issued sweeping evacuation orders covering most of Rafah, indicating it could soon launch another major ground operation in the southernmost city in the Gaza Strip. US President Donald Trump on Sunday threatened Iran with possible bombing as well as the imposition of secondary tariffs on the Islamic Republic if they do not comply with a nuclear deal proposed by the US. The e-commerce sector in India is expected to witness the highest salary increments in 2025, with hikes surpassing 10% according to a report by EY. The Dalai Lama was presented with a Gold Mercury Award on Monday in recognition of his lifelong commitment to peace, compassion, education and human rights at his residence at Dharamshala in Himachal Pradesh. Now the news in detail. The Israeli military on Monday issued sweeping evacuation orders covering most of Rafah, indicating it could soon launch another major ground operation in the southernmost city in the Gaza Strip. Israel ended its ceasefire with the Hamas militant group and renewed its air and ground war earlier this month. At the beginning of March, it cut off all supplies of food, fuel, medicine and humanitarian aid to the territory's roughly 2 million Palestinians to pressure Hamas to accept changes to the truce agreement. The evacuation orders appeared to cover nearly all of the city and nearby areas. The military ordered Palestinians to head to Muwasi, a sprawl of squalid tent camps along the coast. The orders came during Eid al-Fitr, a normally festive Muslim holiday marking the end of the fasting month of Ramadan. Israel launched a major operation in Rafah on the border with Egypt last May, leaving large parts of it in ruins. The military seized a strategic corridor along the border as well as the Rafah crossing with Egypt, Gaza's only catway to the outside world that was not controlled by Israel. Israel was supposed to withdraw from the corridor under the ceasefire it signed with Hamas in January under US pressure, but it later refused to, citing the need to prevent weapons smuggling. Israel has vowed to intensify its military operations until Hamas releases the remaining 59 hostages it holds, 24 of whom are believed to be alive. Israel has also demanded that Hamas disarm and leave the territory, conditions that were not included in the ceasefire agreement and which Hamas has rejected. Leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, has written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking cancellation of tenders permitting offshore mining along the coast of Kerala, Gujarat and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Flagging the threat to marine life, the Congress leaders said opening up offshore mining blocks to private players without any rigorous assessment of its impact was concerning. Rahul Gandhi strongly condemned the central government's decision to permit offshore mining along the coast of Kerala, Gujarat and Andaman and Nicobar and coastal communities have been protesting against the manner in which tenders for offshore mining have been floated without evaluating its environmental impact. Millions of fisher folk have expressed grave concerns about its impact on their livelihood and way of life, he said. The Congress leader said that the Offshore Areas Mineral Development and Regulation Amendment Act 2023 was met with strong objections. Opening up offshore mining blocks to private players without any rigorous assessment of its impact was concerning, he said, noting that studies point to its adverse impacts, including threats to marine life, damage to coral reefs and the depletion of fish stock. Gandhi said among the 13 blocks are 3 blocks for mining, construction, sand in the coast of Kolam, a vital fish breeding habitat, and 3 blocks for polymetallic modules off the coast of the Great Nicobar Islands, a marine biodiversity hotspot. The e-commerce sector in India is expected to witness the highest salary increments in 2025, with hikes surpassing 10% according to a report by EY. The report highlighted that despite a slight moderation in salary growth across industries, The digital commerce sector will continue to offer competitive pay increases. The report stated that overall salary increments for 2025 are projected at 9.4%, slightly lower than the 9.6% recorded in 2024. This indicated a minor slowdown in pay growth. However, e-commerce remains an exception, driven by rapid digital expansion, rising consumer spending, and advancements in technology. Other major industries such as automotive, pharmaceuticals, manufacturing, and financial services are also showing steady salary trends. These sectors continue to invest in their workforce, reinforcing India's strong position in the global market. Despite a slight dip in salary growth, companies are committed to retaining talent and ensuring competitive compensation. One of the key challenges facing businesses today is the shortage of skilled professionals. The report reveals that while attrition rates have slightly declined from 18.3% in 2023 to 17.5% in 2024, 80% of organizations are struggling to find qualified employees. This problem is particularly severe in high-demand industries such as IT and energy. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Monday highlighted the Modi government's achievements in the health sector at the inauguration program of Maharaja Agrasen Medical College. During an event in Hisar, Haryana, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said in 10 years, the Modi government lifted 25 crore people out of the poverty line. 4 crore houses have been constructed to give shelter to 20 crore people. 81 crore people get 5 kg free ration per month. He further added, until 2014, 12 crore families did not have toilet facilities.
एक प्रकार से स्वास्थ्य से जुड़ी हुई, जो हमारे देश के स्वास्थ्य को पूरी व्यवस्था इसकी फिट करने से लेकर, पोषण से लेकर, टीका लगाने से लेकर स्वास्थ्य सुविधाएं बढ़ाने तक एक माला में पिरोने का काम ये 10 वर्ष में नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार ने किया। और उसके बाद नंबर आया मेडिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का। मैं आज आपको कहना चाहता हूं कि मेडिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में ढेर सारा काम नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार ने किया। 64,000 करोड़ रुपया पब्लिक हेल्थ सेंटर और कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर इसके लिए खर्च कर एक बहुत बड़ा मेडिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का बेसिक खाका बनाने का काम। 730 इंटीग्रेटेड पब्लिक हेल्थ लैब बनाए गए, 4382 ब्लॉक पब्लिक हेल्थ यूनिट्स बनाए गए और 602 क्रिटिकल केयर बॉक्स ये 10 साल के अंदर नए निर्मित किए गए। ये जब हो जाता है तो दिखता नहीं है, मगर करने में बड़ा व्यय होता है। 13-14 के भारत सरकार के बजट में 37,000 करोड़ स्वास्थ्य के लिए बजट था और 25-26 के करोड़ बजट में 1,37,000 करोड़ है। 1 लाख करोड़ की वृद्धि सालाना नागरिकों के स्वास्थ्य के पीछे हुई है। और आज मैं मेडिकल कॉलेज में आया हूं तब भी बताना चाहता हूं, हमारे यहां जब मोदी जी प्रधानमंत्री बने तब देश में 7 एम्स थे। ये 7 में से 6 भी अटल जी के टाइम में बने थे। कांग्रेस के टाइम में एक ही राजकुमारी अमृत कौर बनाकर गई थी। इसके बाद 6 एम्स अटल जी ने बनाए और आज 2024 में 23 एम्स है। वो बताता है कि कितनी व्यवस्थाएं बढ़ी। मेडिकल कॉलेजों की संख्या 387 थी और इससे बढ़कर 2 गुना होकर 766 हुई। 51,000 MBBS की सीटें थी बच्चों के लिए और 1,15,000 सीटें हो चुकी है और 85,000 सीटें ये 5 साल में हम बढ़ाने वाले हैं। 2 लाख सीटें, हर साल 2 लाख बच्चे डॉक्टर बनकर देश के लोगों की सेवा करने के लिए बाहर आएंगे। पीजी की सीट 31,000 थी, उससे बढ़कर 73,000 हुई। अब जब 85,000 सीटें हम बढ़ाएंगे तो अनुपात में पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट की सीटें भी अपने आप
Shiv Sena UBT's firebrand leader Sanjay Raut on Monday made a big claim that Prime Minister Narendra Modi went to the RSS office in Maharashtra's Nagpur on Sunday to announce his retirement and added that the next PM will be from the state. Addressing a press conference in Mumbai, leader of the Uddhav Thackeray faction of Shiv Sena said PM Modi went to the RSS office to announce his retirement. As per my knowledge, he has never visited the RSS headquarters in 10 to 11 years. RSS wants change in leadership. PM Modi is now leaving. RSS will decide the successor of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and he will be from Maharashtra. That's why Modi was called to Nagpur to discuss it in a closed-door meeting, added Sanjay Raut. PM Modi on Sunday visited the RSS headquarters, becoming the second sitting PM to visit the RSS headquarters in Nagpur after Atal Bihari Vajpayee in 2000.
सितंबर में रिटायरमेंट का एप्लीकेशन लिखने के लिए शायद वो आरएसएस मुख्यालय गए। मेरी जो जानकारी है 10-11 साल में कभी मोदी जी गए नहीं। मोदी जी गए हैं वो बताने के गए हैं मोहन राव भागवत जी से कि टाटा बाय बाय मैं जा रहा हूँ। अब देखिए दो बातें हैं आरएसएस की जो मेरे समझ में आई है। एक तो मोहन राव भागवत यानी सरसंघ चालक और पूरा संघ परिवार देश के नेतृत्व में बदलाव चाहता है। अब मोदी जी का समय खत्म हो गया है और देश में बदलाव चाहता है और बीजेपी का राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष भी अपने मर्जी से चुनना चाहता है, तो इसलिए मोदी जी वहां गए। मोदी जी जा रहे हैं।
Film director Sanoj Mishra, who grabbed headlines for offering a film to Mahakumbh sensation Mona Lisa Bhonsle, has been arrested in Delhi on rape charges. According to reports, a 28-year-old woman has accused Mishra of coercing her into meeting him by threatening suicide. On June 18, 2021, he took her to a resort, drugged her and sexually assaulted her. The victim further claimed that Mishra took objectionable photos and videos of her, using them to blackmail her into a relationship. He allegedly lured her with promises of marriage and film opportunities, forcing her into a live-in relationship in Mumbai. During this time, he reportedly assaulted her on multiple occasions and forced her to undergo 3 abortions. In February 2025, the film director allegedly abandoned her and threatened to leak her private pictures and videos if she filed a complaint against him. We'll take a short break, so stay tuned.
What are you feeding? Wait, I'll make Ceregro.
What difference does it make? He has eaten enough to fill his
Who
stomach.
says it doesn't make a difference? It is easy to fill the tiny stomach of a child, but very difficult to fill it with nutrition. New Ceregro with no refined sugar and 19 essential nutrients in every bowl. Omega-3, iron, calcium and protein, assuring a bowl of dense nutrition. From Nestle.
अपनी लाइफ दी कुमब्रा जिते मुन ना दिमाग बरा कोई चोली उठिना एक्सरसाइज करिबी हलिबी मुन बरा कोई आरो अलप लम्बा कमाबे आरो इदिया दिमाग बरा कोई आसे कि दिल कम दिखाबी अपनी जिंदा থাকিবो हलिबी मुन न माने अंकल होताय पराठा खाय हलिबी एकु नहय दिमाग खाली दे किबा एकटा होले हे बदले हो नगे आरो इदो एक्स्ट्रा निमक किले मुन बरा कोई एक्स्ट्रा निमक नहले खावले की दिमाग बरा कोई खाली एकटा बीमार हो गेना एको खाबले न पारेले तो की लाभ आधा लादो हलिबी इनि खाबी हलिबी मुन मांगी थाके खाइली तो पूरा ही एदो बरा भाबिबी निजर लाइफ दि होताय दिन होताय सेकेंड कोन जितिबो ভাল हेल्थ होबले मुन बरा बेसी दिमाग चलबले लागे आजिबरा खाना दे चिनी निमक आरो तेल कम दि करिबो
Welcome back. US President Donald Trump on Sunday threatened Iran with possible bombing as well as the imposition of secondary tariffs on the Islamic Republic if they do not comply with a nuclear deal proposed by the US. During a telephone interview with NBC News, Trump said that the US would give Iran a couple of weeks to comply and that stern action would be taken depending on how the deal progresses. Trump has issued a stark warning to Iran, suggesting unprecedented military action if a nuclear deal isn't reached. He also hinted at imposing secondary tariffs on Iran in the coming weeks, depending on the progress of negotiations. He also offered a conciliatory note, stating that Iran would take up the deal and that if they don't, things will not be pretty. Earlier on Sunday, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian stated that Iran had turned down the possibility of direct talks with the US following a letter from President Trump regarding its nuclear program, Politico reported. Although the possibility of direct negotiations between the two sides has been rejected in this response, it has been emphasized that the path for indirect negotiations remains open, Pezeshkian said, as quoted by Politico. Tensions between Iran and the US have heightened since Trump returned to office with his administration, maintaining that Iran must not obtain a nuclear weapon. During his previous term, Trump withdrew the US from a 2015 nuclear agreement designed to curb Iran's nuclear ambitions, later accusing Tehran of failing to comply, Politico reported. That agreement also included China, Russia, France, Germany, Britain and the European Union. The Dalai Lama was presented with a Gold Mercury Award on Monday in recognition of his lifelong commitment to peace, compassion, education and human rights at his residence at Dharamshala in Himachal Pradesh. Nicholas D. Santis, President and Secretary General of Gold Mercury International, presented the Gold Mercury Award for Peace to the Dalai Lama. Santis said that Dalai Lama's message of universal responsibility inspired peace in the fragile planet and praised Dalai Lama's advocacy for non-violence and sustainability and the way he advocated for the rights of Tibetans. Santis said that the award was presented to the Dalai Lama for his teachings, which advocates for world peace. China labels the Dalai Lama as separatist and asserts that it will select his successor. However, the 89-year-old has stated that any successor chosen by China would not be honored. Human rights groups and media sources report that China suppresses Tibetan culture, religion and freedoms through intense surveillance, forced assimilation and crackdowns on opposition. The Kerala Catholic Bishops' Council has expressed their support for the Waqf Bill and urged MPs from the state to vote in favour of the Waqf Amendment Bill when it comes up for discussion in Parliament. KCBC President Cardinal Basilius Clemis Catholicos in a statement has said various clauses in the Waqf Act which have prevented the occupants of the land from enjoying their legal rights should be amended. In a memorandum to the committee by KCBC President Cardinal Basilius Clemis Catholicos, the Council pointed out that enforcement of the Waqf law had been causing hardships for over 600 families at Munamba. Welcoming the statement, Union Minister of Minority Affairs Kiran Rijiju said it was a very important statement and a request letter sent by Kerala Catholic Bishops' Council is extremely important for everybody. He also stated that many of the organizations across communities are supporting the Waqf Amendment Bill.
This is a very important statement, and the request letter sent by the Kerala Catholic Bishops' Council is extremely important for everybody. Many Muslim organizations, Christian organizations, Hindus, Jains and also Sikh, they are all supporting Waqf Amendment Bill. We must understand that Waqf Amendment Bill is basically for the interest of the poor Muslims, for the children, for the women, and also to ensure that the properties of the Waqf are managed in a transparent, in a very accountable manner. We are very particular that we ensure for the welfare of the common people. ये देखिए, इसमें आप एक चीज समझना होगा, ये वक्फ का विरोध करने वाला कौन लोग है? जो कुछ लोग ताकतवर हैं, वक्फ के प्रॉपर्टी को कब्जा करके रखा हुआ है, वो लोग मिसगाइड कर रहे हैं, लोगों को गुमराह कर रहे हैं। ये बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं है। अच्छा, मुझे बताइए कि कुछ लोग कहता है कि ये वक्फ अमेंडमेंट बिल अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल है। अरे कम से कम थोड़ा सा सोच समझ के बोलता तो हमको भी अच्छा लगता। क्रिटिसिज्म करने का राइट है सबका, लेकिन क्रिटिसिज्म कोई तर्क पे तो होना चाहिए। आजादी से पहले से वक्फ का प्रोविजंस है, वक्फ के प्रोविजंस का कानून बनाया हुआ है। फिर 1913 में, 1923 में, 1931 में, फिर आजादी के बाद 1954 में वक्फ कानून बनाया, और उसके बाद में 1995 में फिर से वक्फ कानून का संशोधन हुआ। फिर इस बीच में कई बार संशोधन हुआ, तो वो क्या कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल था? आज उसको अमेंड कर रहा तो अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल कैसे हो गया? अगर वक्फ कानून अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल है, वो गैर संवैधानिक है, तो इतने दशकों तक ये कानून तो चल रहा था, तो उनके बनाए हुए कानून संवैधानिक है और हम कानून लेगा तो वो जो गैर संवैधानिक हो गया। ये क्या तर्क हो गया? इसलिए मैं बहुत विशेष करके जो पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं उनको मैं कहना चाहता हूं, आप जानबूझ करके लोगों को गुमराह ना करें। आपको भी मालूम है, सबको मालूम है, ये वक्फ कानून सबके भला के लिए है, और उसमें कोई प्रावधान ऐसा है कि अगर कोई क्रिश्चियन का हो, कोई हिंदू का हो, या जैन हो, सिख हो, ईसाई हो, या मुसलमानों के लिए भी ये सब पे लागू है कि जो वक्फ बोर्ड के पास एक अनकंट्रोल्ड अथॉरिटी था कि कोई भी जमीन को वक्फ डिक्लेयर करता है, तो ये कैसे हो सकता है? अच्छा, कोई भी कानून या कोई भी समस्या होते हैं तो कोर्ट में अपील कर सकना चाहिए। ऐसे क्या है कि अगर कोई वक्फ बोर्ड निर्णय किया तो कानून के तौर पर वो कोई अपील कर ही नहीं सकते हैं, सिर्फ रिव्यू पिटीशन दे सकते हैं स्पेशल केस में, तो ऐसे तो नहीं कर सकते। इसलिए वक्फ कानून ये देश का भला के लिए है, और वक्फ कानून पास होने के बाद खास करके मुसलमानों में जो गरीब तबके के लोग हैं, महिला हैं, बच्चों हैं, सबके लिए बहुत बड़ा लाभ होने वाला है, और देश के लिए भी ये बहुत फायदा वाला कानून है, और इसको सब लोग मिलकर के समर्थन करना चाहिए।
सर कर रहे हैं या लोग
CBI MP P. Santosh Kumar, however, said that MPs are guided by the political ideology of the political party to which they belong, and the left have already decided not to support the Waqf Amendment Bill. He also said that religious bodies should not interfere in political matters.
Guided by the political ideology of the party which they belong, and for us who are in the left, our parties have already decided not to support the Waqf bill. I don't know in which context Kiran Rijiju issued such a statement. Religious bodies should not interfere in political matters. Suppose tomorrow Muslim person or is making an appeal that all MPs should support it, then how can we accept it? The point is that it is the political ideology of the party which an MP belongs determines his position. And we have made our position very clear. Okay, KCBC might have appeal like that, but my request is that please refrain from making political statements by the religious authorities. Kiran Rijiju could have avoided supporting that statement because he is in charge of parliamentary affairs, and he should not express his opinion like this way.
Kerala BJP President Rajiv Chandrasekhar on Monday said that many Christian organizations, including the Kerala Catholic Bishops' Council, are extending support to the Waqf Amendment Bill proposed by the centre after poor families in Munambam suburb claimed to living under the threat of their land being seized by Waqf board. He urged the MPs in the state to assist people instead of engaging in appeasement politics.
Is that the Kerala Catholic Bishops Council and many other Christian organizations are asking the MPs from Kerala to take a stand on the Waqf Amendment Bill and vote in favor of it, because in Kerala, in a place called Munambam near Cochin, hundreds of families, poor families, are having the threat of their land being seized by the Waqf hang on their heads. And this is an issue for which they have been agitating for months and years. And it is time that the MPs of Kerala did what is their duty to do, which is to help people who are in trouble, help people and solve their problems rather than only play appeasement politics. So I think today is an important day, because Congress MPs, after this appeal from the Kerala Christian community, must take a position. They must decide whether they are going to actually help people in Kerala, or they are going to play the same appeasement politics and petty politics and vote against the Waqf Amendment Bill. So I hope they will do what is right, what is their duty by the people of Munambam, that they will support the people of Munambam, support the call being made by the Christian community in Kerala, and support the Waqf Amendment Bill. The Waqf Amendment Bill, as we know, is not against any community. It is about aligning a law to the constitutional values of India and making sure every Indian, regardless of which community, the Christian community, the Buddhist community, the Sikh community, also.
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.